Let's have the questions.
Okay. What was your budget? How much did you spend on food?
Well, only way I can tell you is when I got married with your grandma. Before. Well, I'll just give them a rough idea. Like we used to give her have a $5 on the bureau. Grandma would go to the market and buy enough groceries to last us whole week for both of us. And at the same time, cut down to how much, like the meals were, you go to any restaurant, meals were good full course meals, soup, stew, not a steak, thing like that, stew, pie, and coffee or milk, 25 cents. And there was a penny arcades downtown in Detroit here. You would get for a penny, you get a slice of bread or 2 slices of bread, maybe not. And then for 5 cents or 3 cents, you get a soup. And then 5 cents hamburger. So about 10-15 cents, they would have enough to hold them over. It was downtown Detroit here. They call them penny restaurant or penny something. Always a penny for 2 cents soup, 3 cents hamburger. So about 10, 12, 15 cents, you have enough to carry you over. But the restaurants mostly were 25 cents, like almost full course meal, 25 cents. And like if you want a small steak or chops, it was 35 cents. And nobody could afford to have a T-bone steak at that time. You know what I mean? It was hamburgers, liver and onions, 25 cents. That's the price of the meals. Well, you see how much costs to live. That's the way it was.
How much was the shave and a haircut?
Haircut was 25 cents. Yeah, 25 cents.
Eggs.
Oh, well.
Look at your paper.
I can tell you how much, but I can give you price of the things. Like bread was 6 cents a loaf. You could get a nice loaf of bread for 6 cents. All right. Eggs were about 12 cents, 10, 12 cents a dozen. Large eggs, small eggs, 12 cents a dozen. And then and a bus ride was streetcars then, 6 cents. Like you take from Highland Park, you want to go downtown City Hall, it was 6 cents all the way with the transfer. And coming back, of course, it was still 6 cents. And theaters, the average theaters were 25 cents. Well, there was one theater, I forgot now what was it, they would give you a vaudeville show, like dancing and then tricks, acrobatics, gymnastics, things like that, and a feature of some kind of a show, movie, like Clark Gable or all those famous actors, Douglas Fairbank, full movie picture, and then a vaudeville on the side, like orchestra, musicians, tricks, singers, artists, 25 cents. And better theaters, like higher class theaters, was 50 cents, 75 cents the most.
How much was a car? How much was a house?
Oh yeah. Cars, well, the one that way back used to be, they used to say that you could get a Ford for $500, Ford car. We bought a car when our first child was born, 1942.
41.
Yeah, 42 model in 1941. It was $1,130 with the payment. $1,130. We paid down $300, and we got a brand new Pontiac, which was a beautiful car. Very comfortable riding. It was easy on the gas. Oil, I don't remember when we changed the oil in it. You know, we drove until yeah, and then
drove it to 1956, and then you sold it. It
Yeah.
lasted to 1956.
56.
That's when you bought the new Chevy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Parents, send us to a dealer. We supposed to got a deal. I don't know how much that was, 1400 or something like that, 1600. So
Don't remember.
anyway, they were a little cheap. And then I heard of some people in Spokane. They bought a house. They bought a house in Detroit here, not a good house, but a livable house, for $500. They were behind taxes. All right. Oh, matter of fact, at the Depression time, I forgot the main part. A lot of people had bought homes like we do today, and they couldn't meet the payments. All right. They were laid off work, and then they just couldn't meet the payments. So mortgage companies took those homes away from the public. My wife's parents had bought a house, grandma, grandpa, and then they were paying right along while they were afford to pay, and then they were laid off or they couldn't meet the payments. They lost their house, and this depression happened during Hoover's presidential time, Republican. All right, and then meantime the banks, people had a few dollars in the bank. They closed the banks. Banks were closed. If you had any kind of money there, you couldn't get it out right away. They said you gotta wait. You gotta give you a certain amount. They couldn't get the money out of the bank, their own money. And then,
This was before FDIC, Danny. You know what that is?
oh,
Yep.
yeah. And then after the election, presidential election,
Roosevelt.
Eleanor Franklin Roosevelt became a president, a Democrat, and then right away he opened businesses. I mean, roads, and told the people come and take a shower and the thing and go out and do this, do that, and you get your so much a day, $5 a day, whatever it was for the living wages, and the factories started opening up, and the business is getting better, and people started working, and things got better all during the Roosevelt's administration time, yeah. And that was towards the end of the Depression, I think. And things got better, people got more money for living. And meantime, Roosevelt made possible for the people that lost their homes. They got some kind of a loan company got out, government. He loaned them money to pay their back pays for the houses, and they got their houses back. My wife's parents, they got their house back, the house that your dad knows, 4th Avenue. They lost it, and then through the government, the Democratic government, they got their homes back. They paid little by little, catch up whatever they were owing. So that was depression. I mean, what else you want to know?
Stock market crash.
Oh yeah, at the same time, when the stock market crashed, people had money, stock, invest in the stock, and like that, they all fold up. Every stock was lost. And then I heard of cases, some doctors from here, they had bought a stock in Ambassador Bridge when they were going to build. And then after Ambassador Bridge, they started build a tunnel, and tunnel took all the businesses from the going Windsor back to Detroit, and then Bridge lost their whatever it was worth, the stockholders. They lost. I used to know a doctor in here. He had put a lot of money in there. He lost it, and he was sick over it, poor guy. And then where else?